Welcome to Academy.com. In statistics and econometrics, let us discuss about measure of central tendency. A measure of central tendency is a single value that attempts to describe a set of data by identifying the central position within the set of data. As much measure of central tendency, or sometimes called measure of central location. They They are also classes as summary statistics. The mean, often called average, is most likely to measure of the central tendency that you are most familiar with, but these are others. There are others such as the median and mode also there. We have to discuss one by one. The median, the mean, median and mode are all valid measures of central tendency, but under different conditions. Some measure of central tendency becomes more appropriate to use than others. In the following sections, we will look at the mean, mode, median, and learn how to calculate them and under what condition they are most appropriate to be used. Central tendency refers to the location of the distribution. The most important measure of central tendency are the mean, median, and mode. We will, we will be measuring these for populations. That means the collection of all elements that we are describing is called a population. And for sample drawn from population as well as for group and ungrouped data also. The arithmetic mean or average of a population is represented by mu, the Greek letter, and for a sample by x bar, that is also for mean. For ungrouped data, mu and x bar are calculated by the following formulas. Here first, the mean or average is the most popular and well-known measure of central tendency. It can be used with both discrete and continuous data, although its use is most often with continuous data. The mean is equal to the sum of all values in the data that divided by the number of values in the data set. Here, mean mu equal sigma x by n, and x bar also mean is sigma x by number of samples. Here, where sigma x refers to the sum of all observations, while n and capital N and small n refers to the number of observation in the population and sample respectively. Now, look at here. This is first is this is a represent a mean. Now we'll describe the formulas for here. This is a ungrouped data. For grouped data, group data mean is, that is x bar equal sigma fx by n. Here where f is a frequency, that means what frequency of grouped data here. Each values have how many frequencies there, how many times it's available for set of data, and sigma fx means the product of frequency into each respective data and summing up, that is divided by number of samples, is called sigma fx by sigma n. It is particularly susceptible to the influence of outliers. These are values that are unusual compared to the rest of the data set by being especially small or large in numerical values. For example, consider the wages of the staff at a factory below. Here, staff number 1 to 10 is given. Their respective salaries are given. That is 15K, 18K, like up to 95K are. These are how to do the means adding all the salaries and divided by that much of numbers of workers. That means here 10. So we'll get mean. Next is median. The median is the middle score for a set of data that has been arranged in order of the magnitude, that is ascending order or descending order. The median is less affected by outliers and skewed data. In order to calculate the median, suppose we have the data like here, because these data are given, we first need to rearrange the data into order of a magnitude. So lower is 14 and higher is 92. It is ordered ascending. Our median marks is the middle mark in the case, that is here 56, because here 2, 3, 4, 5, this set is 5. So totally middle of the 20 is 56 is the median. Now these are the medians we are calculated is 56. Suppose here, look at this total data are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 data are there. Middle values here, two values here, 55 and 56. So adding 55 plus 56 divided by 2 is 55.5. This is the median here. Fifty-five plus 56 divided by 2 gives 55.5 is a median. Previously here 2, 4, 6, here 11 data are there, so middle easily you can calculate here. Here 5th and 6th added together and divided by 2 is the median of these data. Next is more. Here median or grouped data we can find by using this formula. Median equal the n plus 1 divided by 2, the term. How to calculate this? Here therefore median formula using L plus n by 2 minus f by fx into c, where L is the lower limit n equal number of observation lower limit of the median class. We have to select median class. In that, L is the lower limit of median class. N equal to number of observations. F equals sum of the frequencies. Sum of the frequencies up to but not including the median class. F Fx equal to frequency of median class. Here F is the sum of frequencies up but not including, up but not including the median class. Fx is the frequency of median class and c equal to width of the class interval. Here, if you use this formula, we can get median of the grouped data. Next is mode. Mode is the most frequent score in our data set. On a histogram, it represents the highest bar in a bar chart for histogram. On histogram, this one is, look at this bar chart, is the highest frequencies here. That is mode. Highest value of the data is called a, now mode is not highest class. Mode is the most frequently available data. How many numbers of the data is available? High. That is called a mode. You can therefore sometimes consider the mode as being the most popular option. An example of mode is presented below here. Normally, the mode is used for categorized data where we wish to know which is the most common category as illustrated here. Here, this is the bus. Here, a lot of car, train, bus, and tram is there. Most frequently available is bus. So, for mode calculation of mode in frequency grouped data, we have mode formula. We have also mode equal L plus D1 by D1 plus D2 into C. Here L is the lower limit of model class. Lower limit of model class. Then D1 is frequency of the model class minus the frequency of the previous class. Frequency of the model class minus the frequency of the previous class. And D2 is frequency of the model class minus the frequency of the following class. Yeah, the mean is among all, the mean is the most commonly used measure of central tendency. So far we have done measure of central tendency in that mean median mode. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.